Ladies and gentlemen, mostly gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Rough Week Podcast.
Welcome again to the Rough Week Podcast. This New Year's edition, full transparency. We're giving you full transparency.
Full transparency.
We're fully transparent comedians. We are doing this 1 week ahead because we are going back to our...
Mommies and daddies.
To our mommies and daddies to get our Christmas presents. Because I have many presents waiting for me in Florida. And I can't wait to see what we got.
Dude, did I tell you what happened with... I ordered my mom, this is going to come out after, I ordered my mom a Bills hat and a Bills vest. A winter, like a vest she could wear skiing.
Yeah.
Whatever. The vest is a little bit quiche.
Yeah.
The hat's a fucking hat. It's a beanie.
Yeah.
Dude, the Bills store sends the hat, and they're like, I don't know what happened to the vest. And I was like, well, I paid for express shipping. And they were like, yeah, it's coming sometime.
Oh,
that was their answer. So I'm like, I can't come... I'm not going home to my mom with a beanie like an asshole.
Yeah.
Like a dirtbag. Like, I just feel... Because I got nicer gifts for everybody else.
Yeah.
It's like my mother, a hat.
Yeah.
And my aunt was like, just print a picture of the vest. I'm like, that feels like loser. Like,
I know. I was going to say that's what I would do is just be like, and there's a vest, but the fucking shit. I would just explain it.
This is probably what I should have done, but I freaked out. And so then I bought her an espresso machine.
How much was the espresso machine?
Like $250.
Jesus, bro.
Like I freaked out. I went to Williams Sonoma. I bought her an espresso machine, and then top it off,
the vest showed up.
No, I have to take the espresso machine to Buffalo. I'm going to San Francisco first, so then I had to go to Marshall's. I went to Marshall's to get a big suitcase that could
for
fit
the
an
espresso machine.
I got a suitcase for an espresso.
You're gonna look like a terrorist. It is espresso machine.
That's an Italian terrorist.
Yeah.
It's just a bomb hidden in the espresso
machine. Don't fucking touch your fucking merchandise.
Yeah, it's fucking coffee.
Don't open that thing up. There's some fucking... We're gonna mess up with the steamer. What are you doing?
Come on, it's your milk frother. What are you doing? Come on, it's a Breville. You never heard of a fucking Breville before?
Espresso machine sounds nice. Does sound nice.
It's the little one. Yeah, dude. I had to freak out.
Yeah, I should go to like a Williams Sonoma for my parents. I'm really behind on that. Sorry, mommy and daddy, I've done nothing. But I don't know.
Christmas gifts?
Yeah, I don't know what to fucking get them. I have no clue.
Yeah, I mean, I don't fucking know.
My father wants a rock.
A rock?
He would love a rock. Like a cool rock would be nice. He loves rocks.
This is the most autistic thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, he
wants a rock?
Like a geode, like a crystal.
Okay.
He's like a crystal boy.
What is he going to do with the rock?
He's going to go, fuck yeah, look at that rock. He's like, shit, yeah. He's like, amethyst. Fuck yeah.
This is so autistic. This is great. I love that.
He collects rocks. Leave him alone.
You're like, my dad wants a fidget spinner.
Yeah. My dad wants a anime body pillow. And my mom, I have no clue. I mean, no clue. I always write them really nice notes. That's really all I really have. That's all I have in this world.
This is great. You know, this was my year I was toning down the gifts.
Uh-huh.
But then I toned it back up because I freaked out about this vest because I got so pissed.
Yeah.
I rage bought an espresso machine.
No, I get it. I've spazzed and panicked and done similar things. I get it.
Because I'm just like... God.
Sometimes I overdo it because you're like, if I get like one too many things, it's way better than like one thing that maybe is underwhelming.
That's a good... I like that.
Yeah.
This is also maybe the paisan in me, but I'm like, if anyone's gift is going to be the best gift...
It's going to be mine.
It's going to be mine.
Oh, it's going to be the mother's.
No, if I'm getting gifts for everybody.
Yeah.
Like,
no, totally.
The one that everybody should go, wow, you got so-and-so that, it should be mom's gift. Wow, you got your mom a great gift.
Yeah, you overdid it with your mom.
You overdid it with your mom.
I've gotten that way with my girlfriend.
Yeah, for sure.
And your mom is your girlfriend.
She's my fucking...
She's a beautiful woman.
My fucking life partner.
Yeah. No, I got my girl really good birthday gifts, and she's got like a close birthday to Xmas. So now I'm like, okay. I think we have a tiny, shitty TV in our room, and I'm like, I'm just getting us a new TV. I just told her.
Nice.
Because it's so old that it used to have Netflix on it, and then the newest version of Netflix came out and it can't handle it. It just crashes. It no longer works. There's like a thing on it that says starting November 18th. It said starting November 18th, this TV will no longer support Netflix.
Wow.
It's like that old.
You
it's like
aged out of your TV.
It's like the first smart TV ever made, and it's like 38 inches and like you know, it's like a monitor. It's got like big side speakers on it. It's a brutal. It's 720p. It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get just like a 48-inch TV.
Yeah.
You know,
we need a TV for our room because we only have the living room one. And then we fall asleep on the couch. No bueno. And then Autumn was like, she's into all this like Aura ring shit. She's got an Aura ring. Do you know those? It's like a chick whoop strap.
What?
It's a ring. And it gives you all these sleep metrics. And
oh,
it's like
okay.
a heart
Thank
rate
God.
monitor.
I thought it was an actual, like, it reads your aura.
No, it's called Aura.
Like, I don't want to tell you this.
No, it's Whoop Strap for ladies.
Okay.
So it's like Huberman bro shit.
It should be telling her, like, you got to be nicer to Luke.
Yeah. It'll tell her if she's like, her stress
You're
level.
Yelling.
Yeah.
Why are you yelling?
Yeah.
It just tells you, like, hasn't he had a hard enough day?
Yeah. It's like, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., you're in the nag zone. Okay. You're in the nag zone for 2 hours.
Says you were giving him a lot of lip recently. It just goes, Luke looks hungry. Make Luke a steak. It's the misogynist whoop ring.
Yeah. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. is kitchen time.
Luke deserves sex. Luke is sad. It's connected to your ring. It's just on your balls. It's a cock ring.
It's a blowjob monitor.
Yeah, it's a blowjob monitor. Luke's dick is unseasonably dry.
That'd be great. An Aura ring for your cock.
A cock Aura ring.
They should make those.
Yeah, cock Aura ring.
Just put your GF stats on it.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. She hasn't been done. She's got to. You got to do tricks on it.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
Your cock's been soft and dry.
Yeah, it's been soft, dry penis for 2 days. It's a fucking nightmare. It's a nightmare down here.
Dude, it's throwing off my sleep patterns.
Yeah, it's my sleep apnea is acting up. Because
my circadian rhythm is off.
Yes, because I
haven't
me. It's a dry penis. It's a Huberman Lab episode. A dry penis will actually cause disturbances in the circadian rhythm. So it's not enough to just stare at the sun. You do have to get sucked off every 2 or 3 business days.
So here's what's really interesting. If your penis stays soft for over 3 days, it actually... It disables you from getting into REM sleep.
It's actually a fascinating detail. It actually controls. There's magnesium in pussy, and it's transferred through the penis hole, and that includes, precludes a proper REM sleep.
We should be using this stuff to get laid.
Yeah, we definitely should, dude. The bro science, we should be shifting it into...
Bro science, none of it's about getting pussy.
Yeah. I mean, well, Huberman's pretty good at getting pussy.
Yeah, he loves bitches, huh?
He loves fucking bitches. How?
He loves hoes.
Well, what was it like? He's like, I have 5 girlfriends.
Did he say that?
I know. I don't know if he said that, but I swear the story was like, Andrew Huberman has 5 girlfriends.
Yeah.
And you're like, first of all, talk about time optimization. That sounds like terrible time optimization.
Oh, my God.
You know how ideal optimization, bros, go 0 girlfriends?
Yes.
Too much time.
Yeah.
I got to be grinding. I got to be day trading.
Yeah, no one's optimizing their day more than a virgin.
No one, dude.
No.
I mean, if you were like an asexual virgin, you'd be fucking locked in.
Yeah.
You'd be locked in.
Like Zuckerberg.
Like Zuckerberg, like a robot.
There's no way he likes
You just get
pussy.
a mid-Chinese wife.
Definitely.
A hyper mid.
Yeah, that's when you see Zuckerberg's wife, you're like, yeah, you're not fucking.
No.
You're surfing and taking over the world.
Haha, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what these guys are not motivated by sex.
No.
Almost none of them are motivated by sex.
Yeah.
I don't think like Elon Musk is like, I just want to fuck exotic pussy from around the world.
No.
No, he's like,
What are they motivated by?
Like the abstraction of power.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's a good point.
It's not even money really either. Money is like a means.
money.
It's a means to an end. Money. I don't because if it was money, I think this is an assumption, but if you're motivated by money, once you get a certain amount, I think you'd go, okay, I have enough.
I have 300 billion.
Right. There'd be a certain level, like a logical person motivated by money would get to a certain economic level and say, I have enough money, so I don't have to do that anymore. And now I can spend it, because if you're motivated by money, you just want to spend it on cool shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just
if you just want to have money, I feel like that's almost, it's like it's an abstraction of I can do whatever I want now.
Yes.
And have influence now.
Well, like Elon is motivated by attention also.
Yeah.
He's an attention whore.
Yeah, a little bit.
Which is weird.
I mean,
it's
the Twitter
really
stuff.
lame.
Yeah.
It's really lame
The Twitter
to want
stuff
attention
is
that much when you're that rich. Like you'd think
it's odd.
It's odd. Zuckerberg, I think, is like a full Hitler.
Yeah.
Like he wants to recreate the world in his image. I genuinely think
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he has a vision for the planet.
Is that like the metaverse stuff?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Facebook in general, I mean, he did change the world for the worse, in my opinion.
Of course.
But he had a vision for the planet.
Yeah.
And changed it. He changed life on Earth.
But what was his like initial like? I don't know if these guys have such tangible goals. I think they're like, I'm going to make a product and people are going to use the fuck out of it, and it's going to like revolutionize the way we socialize. And like, it was just to get people using it and extracting money from that base of people more than it was like, I want socialization to be different.
Yeah, but to your money point, I don't think they want, like, Zuckerberg's not chasing more dollars. Like, he doesn't,
No.
I don't think he's chasing the metaverse being economically successful.
No.
I think that he's chasing, like, user time.
Yeah.
He wants everybody to use this stuff all the
All
time,
the time.
which they do or will,
Yeah.
which is way creepier. Because it's
Yeah.
like, no, you want to change everybody's day-to-day life.
Right.
Yeah.
That's always the thing too. It's like, what's he do with his time?
He's trying to make another world.
Yeah.
How fucking creepy is that?
It's very creepy.
It's so weird.
It's like you're going to be able to buy real estate in the metaverse.
Dude.
Have you heard that thing about like, it's a Marx thing about abstraction?
No.
That like at a certain point, capital will like run out of physical things to do, and they'll just make shit up.
Yeah.
It's so funny. He just kind of nailed that one.
Yeah, that was like the biggest line of bullshit I've seen when it comes to all this kind of metaverse-esque stuff.
Yeah.
Was Gary Vee talking about NFTs.
Yes. It's a flex.
It's a flex.
It's a flex.
Yeah, you get a fucking dope watch. It's so people fucking see it.
It's so people see your fucking cool monkey picture.
Yeah,
It's
if I
cool.
have a fucking Lambo, it's so you can see my fucking Lambo.
That's a good Gary Vee. So you see my fucking Lambo.
Yeah.
Like, you're annoying me.
Yeah. Dude, you get that fucking Supreme shirt with the label so people see the fucking label. So, yeah, people are going to see your fucking NFTs and go, oh, my God, that's fucking dope.
That's fucking fire,
I'm like,
bro.
not true at all.
No, not even
Not true
remotely
at all.
True.
Who's walking through a nightclub going, check out the monkey?
Monkey picture.
Yeah.
Monkey picture.
Who's sucking me off? Look at that.
Ladies.
Monkey in a hoodie.
Yeah, I pulled up in a Corolla.
Monkey in a hoodie,
But
please,
you know
ladies.
it's worth 400 times that Corolla. Monkey picture.
Somebody get a caution wet floor sign.
This is how stupid everyone involved in NFTs is that it's such an 8-year-old's brain that is driving it.
Yeah.
Where they're like, okay, what's the fucking coolest thing I could fucking imagine?
Yeah.
How about a fucking monkey smoking a cigar?
Not a fucking monkey who gets fucking high. Fucking
What
weed smoking monkey.
What if a monkey had fucking sunglasses?
Yeah.
That would be fucking cool as hell.
He's like a fucking monkey, but he DJs. Fucking sick.
And he's on a fucking big boat.
Big boat with the monkeys having a fucking
You want your
party.
fucking monkey on a boat, dude?
You don't want a Lambo anymore?
Yeah.
You want to have a fucking boat?
Dude, I'm gonna see your Ferrari. Go fuck your Ferrari. Fucking DJ monkey.
So bad.
My monkey smokes fucking blunts.
So
It's sick.
bad.
It's a fucking flex.
All that to be said, Hawk2a coin, we are endorsing Hawk2a coin.
Yeah.
We are saying, buy Hawk2a coin.
Buy.
Buy Hawk2a coin.
But hey,
To the moon, Hawk2a to the moon.
it's good advice. Buy the dip.
Buy the dip.
This is the dip. It's going back up.
Yeah, she's going down, so you can go up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's going down, Hawk2a.
There's
on
got
that
to be
thing.
a. There's never been a
Spend
group,
on that thing. Hawk2a coin, spend on that thing.
There's never been a less sympathetic group of people than the buyers of Hawk2a coin.
I want to meet one.
Yeah.
It's probably, this is what I'm thinking. If I imagine in my mind's eye a person who bought Hawk2a coin, it is an Indian man
Yeah.
whose parents are rich, who's wearing something horrific.
Yeah.
It's that guy with the neck. Have you seen that guy with the neck giving girl advice?
There's a lot of, when you wonder who's doing this, I think a lot of the time the answer is Indian men. Like Drake made a house album, and I was like, who's listening to this?
Oh,
And I go,
Indian guys.
"Oh, Indians.
Drake put out the best fucking
to be faithful to me. Oh.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We love Drake. We want some more. He said, "No, man, he's so cool." That is Drake is the image of the coolest man possible. Like, I almost think like Drake was made in a lab where they scanned an Indian guy's brain and they just like they conjured the image of the coolest guy ever.
Yeah.
And then they made Drake in that image.
For sure.
In a lab somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like when I think of dude, like Anjan will send me Adam 22 news clippings. It'll be like a podcast highlight from an Adam 22 thing, and it's just there's something so poetically Indian about it.
Yeah, it's very
because
Indian.
I'm like it's like a whore and a rapper with like jewelry, like that's all very Indian.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? Like what's more Indian than like a guy in a Rolex yelling at a prostitute?
It's very Indian.
That's just poetically Indian.
Yeah.
It's purely Indian.
That's who it's marketed toward.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very strange.
For sure.
It's very strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I would imagine 60% of No Jumper's audience base is in Edison, New Jersey.
Yes.
It's like, they're all it's just, like, purely Indian.
Just a pure Indian town.
Yes.
It's like half Mumbai, half Edison.
Yeah.
They're just doing arenas in Edison.
Yeah.
Just selling out live Adam 22s. Live No Jumper.
Yeah.
The smelliest crowd of all time.
It smells like just jizz and BO. Brutal, dude.
Everyone's like, oh, fuck, they have smoke machines? Like, no, those are just fumes.
Those are just
fumes.
those are stink lines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Drake
I don't
has
know.
natural smoke machines at his concerts.
Yeah, dude. He's just like, can I get 3 Indians on the stage? I want some smoke machines.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's okay. We love our Indian brothers and sisters.
Yeah, we probably got some Indian fans.
I hope
Indian
so.
Weeklings.
We love some Indian weaklings.
Some Indian Supreme Gentlemen, for sure.
Definitely some Supreme Gentlemen.
Yeah.
That's for sure some Supreme Gentlemen. But that's okay, dude. We love all people.
Yeah. We love NFTs.
We love NFTs and Hawk Tuah coin.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know, dude. It is crazy that she... It seems too late for like a crypto pump and dump. You know what I mean? It's a very like 2021 move.
Dude, I'm blown away by how successful all these like famous, almost universally hated grifters are.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I saw someone, man, I saw like a guy, a basketball player signed a crazy new contract. And then I was like reading through the contract. And it was like, oh yeah, his agent at Vayner Sports. And I was like, wow.
Get like Gary Vaynerchuk?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So Gary V's company reps, Justin Jefferson.
Weird.
And I'm like, I thought it was just like an internet guy everyone thought was a clown.
But
It is.
yeah, that's almost like the branding and the actual money thing isn't.
Like Logan Paul, almost everyone hates him.
Yeah.
He makes an energy drink. And then the energy drink is represented by Patrick Mahomes. I'm like, so the guy everyone
You
hates,
just have enough money.
the guy everyone hates makes a thing no one needs and then signs the biggest athlete in pro sports.
Yeah.
That's a crazy connection there.
Yeah, it's weird.
You'd think there would be failure along that.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, none of Patrick Mahomes' people, to his credit and also to not, it's like, no one's going to go, hey, man, like, no one likes this brand. You know, like, you're going to look like an asshole.
Yeah.
But no one said that because he's not going to look. No one cares. No one cares.
No.
No one's like, fuck Patrick Mahomes. He's working for that dipshit Logan Paul. No one
Yeah.
gives a fuck.
I really think, like, we're living in the era of all promos good promo. Like, there are,
Oh, my God.
I mean, there are, like, comedians or musicians where, like, every comment section is like, what a fucking
We hate
gay
you.
piece of shit. And then every night they're doing sold out arenas. And I'm like, is it just a group of, is it just
Yeah.
20,000 people who are like, there's a gay piece of shit?
Look, yeah, well, it's like, oh, I heard about him. He's like a gay piece of shit. I remember him. No, I'll give him $20. Just see what all the hype is about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think like also that might just be like just Instagram comments, you know?
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people we know who they have this attention online that's like hyper negative.
Yeah.
But in reality, it's like that's like 2% of the people who know about them. The other 98% are like big fans. It's just that very loud 2% being stupid.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Being like edgelords online, literally just being edgelords.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, so you're like, whatever.
Yeah, people like you forget how passively people consume almost anything. Like my buddy at home, I remember it was like a year ago. He's like, "Hey, you know this guy Matt Rife? I feel like he's kind of funny, right?"
Yeah,
and it was like my buddy, and I'm like, "Oh yeah," because like he's like, "I see him on Facebook sometimes."
Yes,
it's like my friend who sees Rife on Facebook,
sometimes.
So he basically knows of like one comedian,
right? And then his girlfriend is like, who watches every Facebook reel of Matt Rife and loves him, and goes, "Let's go to the show, honey," and he goes, "Okay,
yeah."
Can Kevin come? And then Kevin's bringing Sheila.
Yeah.
And then Sheila wanted to bring her girlfriend Susie. And then you're like, okay, Matt Rife just sold 6 tickets.
Yeah,
you know,
there you go.
Because one
extrapolate that by 2,000.
Yeah, it's
and you have an arena.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Shane's just reached the point where like he's so famous that everybody knows who he is.
Yes.
Like every normie knows who he is. Like the name recognition is crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah. Like it's just like everybody knows.
It's like regular celebrity tier.
Yes.
Like I kind of remember Rogan entering that, you know.
I don't think it was that long ago.
Yeah, I mean he reached another level recently. I don't know, it's hard to say exactly.
He got the boomers during the pandemic.
Yes.
I get blasted.
People at home.
Dude, if I go to a wedding, the dads blast me with Rogie questions.
Yeah?
Blast me,
dude.
They
blast you?
He is very popular amongst Buffalo fathers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love him.
The bros love him.
They love him.
Yeah.
The 50-year-old bros especially.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Dude, I kind of love that my dad knows absolutely nothing.
No, it's great.
He doesn't. I genuinely think I'd have to remind him of who Joe Rogan is.
Yeah.
He would be like, I don't know. Who's that? Did I tell you about the slap thing?
No.
Dude, when Chris Rock got slapped,
yeah,
it was a couple weeks at like a month after that happened. My dad goes, "Did you see Will Smith slapped Chris Rock?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "You seen the video?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "I haven't seen it. What happens in the video?" I'm like, "So someone just told you about it?" He's like, "Yeah, your mother was talking about it earlier." I'm like, "You haven't even seen it."
Beautiful life.
It's kind of amazing.
No, that's bliss.
He records football games.
Yeah, this is the best form of ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Like your dad's not a dumbass,
no.
But he's in the dark about things that are good to be in the dark about.
That if you know them, he doesn't have useless knowledge because he doesn't have the internet.
Yes.
He doesn't use the internet, so he doesn't know anything.
My dad's so obsessed with reading.
I'm going to explain Tuah to my father. And I'm going to go, "Pops, you have to buy Tuah coin." "Pops, I need $8,000 to buy Tuah coin." "Trust me, it'll be tenfold in a month." That's how this crypto shit works. That's how this fucking crypto shit works. Yeah, I don't know. It's good. I want to emulate him more in that sense. Just don't even. I wish you could tailor it better online. I wish you could really curate it, but it's so pervasive. There's no way. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you remember, did you ever use Reddit, really?
Yeah.
So I used to use Reddit all the time. Like, I didn't even have social media. The only, like, real form of social media I would use was, like, Reddit till I was, like, 21, 20.
Nice.
And you had the home page, and then you had the For You page. They or like, you know what I'm talking about? I forget.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was home or For You. But basically, you had one that would show you what you were subscribed to.
Yes.
Like, why is that not a real option? It's not an option anymore on Instagram.
No, because it doesn't keep you on long enough.
Well, it doesn't keep you on long enough. Yeah, but now they just fully put recommended in the people you follow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on.
Well, most of it's recommended.
Yeah.
If I scroll through Instagram, I feel like half of it is stuff I've never seen.
Yeah.
But it's curated to me.
Like even on the left side where it's showing who you follow.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
For sure.
They show you stories of people you don't follow.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is nuts. Like, it's fully just become entertainment and it has nothing to do with a user base.
No.
And you're like, come on. Like, yeah, it just sucks.
That's why you have to like.
There's no options.
You have to seek out stuff you like so that it shows you that. You almost have to train it.
Yeah, you can train it a bit, but also stuff I like I don't want to see. There's plenty of stuff I like that I don't want to see.
Yeah.
And by like, I just mean I will watch it.
Yeah.
That's their only criteria. Will he watch it?
Mine is like
Will he
old
share it?
houses.
Old houses? That's
Yeah.
I like that stuff.
That's my Instagram.
I like
mostly old houses, which is cool.
Yeah, I like old houses. I like sports highlights. I like fishing. I like cooking.
See, old house, 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 cat, whore, Jack dude. There's some Jack dudes.
There's a lot of hot
Shane,
Jack guys.
hot Jack guy, ass, old house, old house, old house, weird Jack guy, creepy kind of old house, Jack guy. It's mostly dudes with their shirts off, cats, and old houses.
Okay, nice.
Look, titties. There's some titties,
Nice.
but a lot of it's guys.
A lot
This
of
is
it's
this
fun.
is
Oh, I saw that exact one. She has an unreal rack.
this
Anyway,
this chick.
yeah, pretty great.
Yeah, it's killer.
Uh,
Lights out rack.
Lights out rat right there. So what do we got? We got titties. We got a hot lady. We got a Christmas pavlova. You ever have a pavlova? I've never had one. I want one.
No.
It's like meringue. Food. David Bowie. Tits. Food. Cringe compilation.
Nice.
Food. Tits. It's food and tits.
Nice.
Is mine.
It's kind of spot on.
It's almost exactly food and tits.
Yeah.
AI of Billie Eilish standing next to a cotton field and with a mech robot gorilla. So I don't know what that is. I think it's a racist AI video with Billie Eilish's giant tits. It's kind of exactly what I'm into.
It's like
Perfectly curated.
yeah, perfectly curated online thing, and you're like, this is like the devil.
Yeah.
It's obviously the devil. There's nothing you can do about it
Yeah.
except for not use it, which is really hard because it's addicting.
I know.
I don't know. I didn't do anything this morning. I woke up really early.
No.
For me, I woke up at 9.
I missed my minute clinic appointment.
Damn, you missed it. It was early in the morning, and you slept through it.
I kind of chose to sleep through it.
Yeah.
I woke up and I was like, nah.
Wait, what's wrong with you? You're gay?
My ear.
Oh yeah, your ear.
Dude,
Does it
just
feel any
my
better?
It's fine.
It's not
It's
bad.
like a little tender. It feels better than yesterday.
It'll
I
probably
think
just,
it's fine.
it'll probably just go away.
Right?
Those things go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went to the post office. I bought that suitcase for the Breville,
For the Breville.
the espresso machine suitcase. And then I went to the post office. Dude, so I have a bank. My bank is only online. There's
Yeah.
no brick and mortar locations. So I need to mail a check to my accountant to like prove something to the government.
Yeah.
Long story fucking short. And I don't have checks.
Yeah.
Do you write checks to people?
Never written a check in my entire
So
life.
I've never written a check. So I don't have checks. And I can't go. I can go to the bank, get checks. That's what my accountant goes. Go to the bank, get checks. No, I can't.
Yeah.
I don't have a bank.
Yeah.
It's an online.
You can't like get them mailed to you.
I can, but I need that to send it to her in a certain amount of time. I'm gonna just do that.
Yeah.
And probably get fucking hosed money wise.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's better that I'd rather pay hundreds of dollars and get raped financially than go back to the post office. Dude, what's going on there?
I don't know.
The post office is dark, dude.
I haven't been there in a long
It's
time.
dirty. I felt bad for the guy. One of the workers, either he got the fuck beaten out of him and his eye closed up, or
Whoa.
he's got an eye tumor. Like, they're deformed.
They're
mutants.
Mutants are working there.
Mutants. Straight mutants.
Yeah.
Mutants and, like, retarded people.
Yeah.
The lady, doing my thing was very nice.
But
I had to
developmentally
get this
disabled.
money order. Dude, it, like, broke the computer. She was like, sorry, the computer's, like, frozen. I'm like, it's 2024.
Yeah.
You're the United States Postal Service.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have a computer good enough to...
Definitely not.
That's crazy.
I mean, they've been operating at a loss for like ever, but I don't know. So they're not going to be updating anything.
But it's like, how does the post office have a worse computer than Lemaire?
Well, because Lemaire makes way more money
Than the post office, yeah. I guess so.
Lemaire's like a plus, whatever.
Yeah.
The post office is negative billion. They're like negative billion over the last 10 years.
That's a great point.
Like,
I don't know. They want to spend as little money as humanly possible.
Yeah, dude. And, like, they want to get rid of it. Bezos does.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we talked ad nauseum about tech oligarchs and whatnot on the show. But then you have a day like today where you go, well, I see why you want to make it this
The inefficiency
creepy.
of the USPS probably is like keeps Bezos up at night.
Yes.
He's like, it's so inefficient.
Oh, I can't imagine how much it drives a guy like
He's
that.
like, they're operating at a loss.
Yeah, it must drive him nuts.
It's a logistical nightmare. Oh.
Yeah.
He has a dream that he works at the post office. Oh, I had a horrible dream.
Dude, the difference.
His mutant wife is like, it's okay, you don't work at the
Dude,
post
I was
office.
like super busy. I needed a tripod. Autumn ordered it from San Francisco to get to my house in like 2 hours.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm like, that's Amazon.
They're like bending time and space.
Yes.
Yeah.
It feels physically impossible.
No, I agree.
So Amazon is my
You ever
girlfriend
ordered
in
something from
San Francisco orders a tripod from God knows where to arrive at my house in Austin within hours.
Yeah.
Then I go to the post office. It takes hours for them to process this money order.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I mean, at a certain point, should this not be run by Jeff Bezos?
Yeah. Do you ever think I think the IRS should be replaced by AI? That'd be okay with me.
Yeah.
I think that the IRS, if you just replaced it with AI and it just took out your taxes and you didn't have to deal with it's like why do I have an individual relationship with the government over my taxes?
Yes.
No other country works that way.
No, I have to send my accountant bank statements so that they can write things off.
It's
what
weird.
It should be is I upload my bank statements to
And then
a
something goes,
program.
okay, these are the write-offs.
There's no way that can't be done.
I mean, that's kind of what those TurboTax type things are,
Yeah.
but not really.
No.
You know,
Isn't
it's
it a
still
pain in the
so
ass?
like pen and paper.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's my thing with this money order thing.
I know, it's bizarre.
I'm
They're like,
like-
we need a check. And you're like, is it 1986? Why do you
like,
need a check?
There's money in my account. We need to send it to the IRS, and then apparently they'll send some of it back or all of it. That's the gist of it,
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that can't be done in 2024 in 2
Seconds.
minutes.
Yeah.
Seconds.
It
Click, fucking click.
It should be clicking.
Bang, bang.
Yeah, I don't know.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. It's weird.
It's insane.
But you could probably organize it yourself a little bit better.
I could. I do a terrible job.
I do a terrible. When I was doing like a lot of independent contracting stuff, it was kind of brutal.
I'm unbelievably bad at life stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like life tasks, maintenance, maintenance.
Yeah.
I could do it with my physical body, but like my space, my finances, my organization, anything that's bureaucratic.
Yeah, terrible.
Dude, driver's license plates.
Oh my
car
God,
registration,
nightmare.
car insurance, health insurance, taxes. I am terrible at it.
I hate.
Utilities.
I kind of resent people who are good at it. Like, what is this, your fucking job?
I
Like
know.
that.
I'm always like, you're a neurotic control freak that you
Yeah,
need
what
to
are you,
be
some
on.
type A uptight nerd?
Right?
Fuck off.
I know. I'm so bad at it.
And then they're like, I saved $2,200 this year. And you're
Yeah.
like, that sounds pretty cool.
No, like I
I got
actually.
to return on my taxes. Fuck.
As funny as it sounded that JJ was like, I just got my first credit card at 41. I actually relate to that. I know what.
Yeah, no, I know what that is.
I know what you mean.
I know what that is.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I go, yeah, because you just wanted to be stripped down.
100%.
You wanted to go. I want 2 of these type of things to worry about.
Dude, I used
Not
to
7.
I didn't have a credit card for the longest time. I would have one debit card.
Yeah, me too.
And my license. That was all I had.
Yeah,
That's the only thing I have. And now I have 2 credit cards on top of that.
yeah.
And you're like, okay, it's already exhausting.
It's a lot.
So much. But it's actually pretty great.
Yeah.
They need you to have a credit card. They do incentivize you a lot to have a credit card.
I'm gonna take a credit card vacation.
Yeah?
Yeah, like points.
Right.
I'm gonna take a points trip.
Yeah, no, I do.
My next trip's gonna be a points trip.
Dude, I do
Kinda
hella
psyched.
points.
It's great.
Crazy points.
Yeah,
Points out the wazoo.
numbers. Jokic numbers.
Numbies. Just like paying like big chunks of hotel costs.
Yeah,
Boom.
done.
Done. And then you're like, oh, those are scams.
What?
It's like a pseudocurrency. It should be illegal.
Credit
Like
card.
especially airline miles, I think
Yeah.
should be like illegal.
Yeah.
They're like devastatingly bad. They like inflate the price of everything. They're like a monster. They're like an inflation monster.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Just why?
Okay, so like the way I had it explain it to me, I'm trying to remember. I'll probably do a bad job remembering this. So like basically, you have like airline miles and stuff like that. Like you're incentivized to like, fly with one specific airline, and now it's no longer competitive. Like they basically become a bank where you can only spend their money is like an issue. And you can buy other shit with airline miles. There's like, you can buy like Amazon shit with airline miles.
Yeah.
It's like money.
It's crazy.
It's like you just invented your own currency. And now you have like a competing currency to the US dollar within like just the Delta system. It's very weird. It like shouldn't be allowed. I'd have to do more research on why, but it's bad.
Yeah. It's like, this is why there's this the masculine urge to live in the woods.
Yeah.
It's like, because it's hell everywhere else.
I just like really like there's just no, the idea of honest business is like, well, it's an oxymoron, but it's also like, it's just not, no one is that way.
Yeah.
You have to be like Abraham Lincoln, like it just,
Yes.
Well, I'm going to charge a fair price.
and you're like, what the fuck? What are you, an idiot? You're going to lose.
Yeah.
You're just going to lose.
Also that feeling of like, oh, it's always something.
Yes.
Another fucking thing. It's like, because we have too many things.
We have way too many things.
Ted Kaczynski never experienced that.
No.
Ted Kaczynski wasn't in his cabin going, oh, this now.
Yeah, fuck. I gotta sign up for. Prime is a separate subscription to the. But okay, so I gotta log into Prime Video now.
Yeah, Ted Kaczynski wasn't going, the game's on Peacock?
Yeah, dude. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like people are like, God, remember cable?
Yeah.
Remember cable? It's like I pay for a Peacock subscription to watch cable.
Yeah.
I pay $8 to watch commercials so that I can see the Sunday night game.
Bro, I'm kind of becoming like an accelerationist in this way where it's like, if we're going to live in fucking Jeff Bezos' world, just give him the keys.
Yeah.
I just want, make everything YouTube TV.
Yeah.
Make everything Amazon.
Yeah.
So I want the post office to be Amazon, and I want every game to be on YouTube TV. Even if you're fucking raping me with the price, it's like just
the fact that I only have to
put it in one place.
Your remote is one button and it just says YouTube on it.
Yeah, I want that.
Touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send me to the fucking
completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, all this stuff would like
finish the process.
Dude, I mean, yeah, like
just speed this thing up.
Yeah, it's crazy. The amount of streaming platforms that there are.
No, man, I want one. I want one streaming platform.
It's like, it's almost cable.
Yeah.
That's what cable was.
Anything that involves money, I want.
It was just
Amazon.
channels you could change.
Yes.
It's actually pretty convenient.
Yeah.
By comparison to like,
I have 27 apps.
Dude.
And 18 subscriptions to manage. And then I forget about one and I'm like, I've been paying $9 a month to fucking Hulu I don't ever use Hulu. Who uses Hulu?
Dude, if you want to watch backlogged episodes of Law & Order, you watch them on Hulu. But if you want the new ones, you have to watch them on Peacock.
Yeah. And now they're also just selling existing IP to other things. Like, I forget what show it was, but there was an HBO show, and I go, it's not on, the HBO show's on Netflix now.
Yo, this happens all the time.
You just sold it away.
Yeah.
And you go, okay,
sure. You'd be like, so The Sopranos is on Netflix?
Yeah, you go, yeah, now The Sopranos is on Netflix.
You're like, okay.
It's just, none of it makes any sense.
It's like, dude, can you just buy HBO?
Just absorb it.
Just absorb it.
Yeah. Make it one thing.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
I just want it to happen now.
It's all just doing this. It's all just melding into one big fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's going to meld into one big thing, and it's going to be $80 a month.
Yes.
And there's going to be commercials on it. And you're going to go, okay, well, we have cable, but it's Wi-Fi instead of...
Yeah, it's like by trying to make everything hyper convenient, you've made everything inconvenient. So just make it convenient again.
Well, what happened?
Make it a creepy monopoly.
What happened was there were too few options, and then it's like pendulum swinging the other way.
Yeah.
It's like the dialectic or whatever, where it was like there were 3 channels, and now there's 100 million.
Yeah.
And so now there's like appetite. Like, I only watch 3 channels.
Yeah.
Just give me the 3 channels.
Dude,
but the 3 channels are spread out through 100 million channels.
Dude, I'm sitting there in the post office, and this like Mexican lady that's dealing with my fucking situation.
Yeah,
is going, it's not loading. I don't know, it's not loading. And then she's like, Gary, trying to do a money order, it's not loading. And there's a black guy in the back. He's like, that shit took me like 4 hours the other day. Yeah, that shit pain in the ass. And And the guy with one eye like comes in and he's like, he's like, did you try to reboot the computer? Because the other day I rebooted the computer and there's a guy behind me. He's like, where can I mail a present? Like a guy walks. I'm like, there's no way this is the easiest way to do this.
No.
There's got to be. Bezos can streamline this.
Bezos really.
This has got to be unnecessary.
Bezos definitely could streamline.
Yes.
I'm pro post office though.
Yeah. They were nice people in there, but I'm like 3 disabled ghouls banging on a computer. There's no way this is the easiest way to do it.
Yeah. 3 disabled ghouls. There's one guy just banging his head against a fax machine.
It was so close to this. It was so close to it. It was so. I was waiting for someone to go, oh, let me help you with that, darling.
Yeah.
Headbutting the computer. Just smash.
Hold on, I gotta get my manager. She's glass in her forehead.
Yeah.
Steve, this guy wants to do a money order.
Yeah, I thought the guy with the one eye was just gonna come and grab the keyboard and put it in his pants.
And go
put it in your pants.
That should do it. It works, and you're like, oh. Okay.
Oh
cool.
my god.
Cool, that works. That works for me, I guess. Yeah, no, it's crazy. I don't like we're at this horrific cross section of like people think tech has totally usurped everything, which it basically has, but then there's these little moments where you're like, you have to go do analog things in a tech world, and it's actually a huge pain in the ass.
This is what I'm saying.
This is how boomers feel all the time.
Yeah.
They're like, why can't I just write a check?
Yeah.
What's a Venmo? You know?
Yes.
So we're the inverse also exists.
For sure.
I'm like, can't I just Venmo you? And then they're like, sir, this is the post office.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly.
Can I Venmo the IRS, please? You should be able to Venmo the IRS.
100%. I was like, okay, so the money's in my account. I need to send it somewhere.
I can buy crack with Venmo, but I can't pay the IRS?
I have money. They need the money. I have a phone. Why am I at the fucking post office?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny that happens, and then they're like, you took too long.
Yeah.
It's another $300.
Dude, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. She's like, you're going to have to pay
You're
penalties.
like, I was trying.
Oh, dude, I was freaking out.
I know.
I called my accountant's office. The secretary answered. And she was like, no, she's out of the office today, so...
You have a lady
And I was like,
accountant?
I have a question. She's like, well, what's your question?
Yeah.
And I was like, why do I need to be at the post office? And she's like, well, you can get a check. And I'm like, my bank doesn't have banks.
Yeah.
That's another thing. My bank doesn't have banks. If I have a bank that doesn't have a bank.
That's so funny, dude. It's just, well, we just mainly we work in the idea of money.
Yeah.
So basically, our bank is it's a bunch of pictures of numbers.
Yeah.
It's not even this is like fiat currency shit, but it is funny. It's like there's no vault with cash. It's just a picture of numbers.
I'm like, do you know how hard it would be to convince me that it's not 3 Jews in the back of a bagel shop? 100%. There's a bagel shop in Crown Heights, and there's 3 Jews in the back of it.
They're just smearing cream cheese on a little boy.
Unfortunately, you're going to have to go to the post office.
Go back to bed, Kevin.
There's going to be a one-eyed monster in there. He's going to help you send us the money order to get your money.
It is like some sort of it's like... not to be too dramatic, but it's like a Greek tragedy, you know. It's just like or like not a Greek tragedy, but it's like there's something weirdly like cartoonish and mythical about it.
Yeah.
It's like you got to go on a quest to get this paper to, you know, it's Kafka. It's like you got to go through this weird bureaucracy of the disabled.
Think about how much bureaucracy is there. I have a bank that doesn't have banks.
Yeah.
I need a check, so I can't go get a check. They have to mail it. I can't go to another bank because that's not my bank. So I can't just go to a bank and get a check. I have to get one from them.
Yeah.
So then they go, okay, well, you can get a money order. And I go, okay, what's that? And they'll go, just go to the post office, get a money order. So I go, can I get a money order? By the way, they can only money order up to $1,000.
Yeah.
So they have to split it into these little chunks.
Yeah.
So then their computer overloads.
Right.
There's a guy with
Too many
one eye.
chunks.
There's a black dude in the back. Then I'm like, I don't have the time. We have to do the podcast. I got shows tonight. I can't do this.
Yeah.
So then I call the accountant. I go, what should I do? She goes, they do money orders at Walmart. I'm like, Walmart. I should go to Walmart.
The Walden family.
Dude, my aunt goes, you can go to a grocery store. I'm like, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
This is, by the way, to get my money, to send my money to the government. I have to go to a post office and then a Walmart.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's weird.
Just give it the base.
Yeah.
Just give it, come on.
Give the IRS to Bezos.
Give it to Bezos. Really. Like, it's going to be horrible and dystopian.
Yeah.
But, like, I'll take the lack of
Right.
inconvenience.
It's going to be like, they're going to be auditing homeless people.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, they're going to be auditing them. They're like, well, so I saw you sold 3 Lucy's.
Yeah.
So we're going to need
You marked 2 dependents on your taxes, but we noticed your baby died 2 months ago, so technically that's not a dependent.
Yeah, it's not a dependent, so...
Yeah, so...
We're going to take your...
pay us.
So we have to take your shoes.
Yeah, so we're just...
But you can go on Amazon and buy new shoes to replace them. They'll be here in 2 hours.
Yeah, I couldn't help but notice the box you live in is an Amazon box, so we're going to need that back.
It's an unbranded box. So
It's an unbranded box, yeah. But you could be sponsored by Amazon if you want. We can do the branding on your box, and you can live in it for free, but you do have to promote Amazon when you scream at people on this under the bridge.
The 10 poles you're using are actually obsolete, so we don't use those anymore.
Yeah,
so you're going to have to buy new 10 poles.
We're going to get rid of those.
We'll mail you 10 poles.
We'll mail you some, just right under the bridge for address. That's fine. Social security number, just put your favorite number. It doesn't matter. 67, I heard you see that everywhere. Just put that there.
Yeah, I mean...
It'll be great.
It's going to be nice.
It's going to be a good future ahead of us.
It'll be, yeah.
Everything's good. Jeff's going to figure it out. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be really convenient, and none of us will have jobs or own anything.
Dude, I swear I was at my happiest when I was just working at a bar. Either way. Either I'm getting all my money cash.
Yeah.
What's more simple than that? People hand me money.
I go spend
Literally, I get a guy a margarita. He hands me $4. My $4.
Yeah.
I have to buy a sandwich. It costs $8. I go, look at that. I've got $8.
I made $8
There
today.
you go.
Now I have a sandwich.
I was in heaven.
Yeah.
I was in heaven. I didn't have any savings. I didn't have any plan for my future. It didn't matter. Like,
how good does it feel to get paid in cash now? Feels good.
Dude.
You ever do a show?
Cap City paid me in cash. That was wonderful.
It's wonderful.
Dude, I love Sunset. I love the people at Sunset. I love shout out to everybody. They're wonderful people.
Yeah.
But there's something so deeply insulting about receiving a $15 check.
Yeah, they do give you those.
I'm like, if you handed me literal Monopoly money, I would feel more dignified than a $15 check.
Yeah, it's a wild move. I'm always like, okay.
$15 check.
I guess it's for tax purposes.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it's for tax purposes.
It's so crazy.
Like, okay. Sure. Yeah, no, I hate that kind of shit, dude. I don't know. Makes me want to read Kafka.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've only read The Metamorphosis and a couple short stories.
How does Kafka figure into all this?
Well, you know the phrase Kafkaesque?
Yeah.
It's about, like, meaningless bureaucracy.
Okay.
Or, like, confusing, like hyper confusing, like, bureaucracy.
Yeah.
Where it's, like, absurdist bureaucracy. It's kind of what you're going through.
Yeah.
Like, he has one book called The Trial. It's like a guy is just, like, arrested and he has no idea why. And they won't tell him.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
This is great.
Stuff like that. And then, like, so it's all, like, absurd and strange. And there's that. I mean, I think The Trial is mainly where that comes from. I think there's another one called The Castle that I don't know about, but the only one I read was The Metamorphosis, which is great. You'd like The Metamorphosis.
Yeah.
It's great. It's like 90 pages, no big words. And it's got bugs in it. Do you know the premise?
No.
You don't know about The Metamorphosis?
No, dude.
Did you go to school at all? Anyway.
Yeah. They taught you this in public high school in Tampa? No fucking way.
Probably not.
No way.
Probably
did I go to school.
I don't remember where I learned about it.
At least
Maybe
give
college.
yourself the credit of being self-educated.
All right, I'll take it. I got an English degree, though. I'm sure I read Kafka in English degree. I have no idea. I don't remember. But it's a guy who turns into a bug.
Because people shit on English degrees, but you're very well read.
Thanks.
It was probably better for you just to get an English degree.
No, I think so, too. I
studied marketing.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty useful for what you're doing.
It's definitely useful. It just feels...
It's a little soulless.
Dude, I know.
That was like the option. I was like, I wasn't going to choose anything soulless because I knew I wouldn't pay attention to it because I'm not very good at paying attention to that kind of stuff. So I was like, well, I like reading books. I'm just going to I want to be more well-read. I'm just going to, like, force that.
Yeah.
That was literally my logic. And it was like comedy. I was like, I think it'll help if I read and write a lot.
I remember I really impressed one of my marketing teachers by talking about how more artists need to cross-collaborate across genres. And I referenced Nelly doing a song with Tim McGraw.
Beautiful.
And how that the country guy gets rap fans, the rap guy gets
look at
fans.
Old Town Road.
Dude, or Post Malone and Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because I hate these things and think
They're
they're
terrible. Shabuzi song, horrible.
But I got like an A+ for suggesting that basically Shabuzi.
Yeah.
For basically being like, there should be a Shabuzi.
Yeah.
And my fucking psycho marketing professor was like, you're spot on, Luke.
Yeah, you were spot on.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it does suck.
Yeah.
Things that are marketing driven are horrible. I don't think that's a fucking...
For sure.
It's not a fucking, I think everybody kind of understands that.
Everything's marketing driven.
Yeah, but everything is now.
Yeah.
That there is no... Yeah, it's like we were saying the other day, there's no products. There's only marketing.
Yeah.
Products aren't even real anymore.
No.
They don't even matter.
To the point where, like, when I got my bicycle, it's been so nice to buy a physical thing that I really love.
Yeah.
I feel like that happens so infrequently now.
Yeah, for
where
sure.
I bought myself something that I truly love to use.
Yeah.
A bike.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going back to being... Like, I can't be happy unless I act like a 6-year-old anymore.
No, I get it. Reminds me of, like, back in the day, you'd buy, like, a dishwasher because, like, a guy would be like, no, this dishwasher has new thing. Like, this dishwasher, like, works really well.
Yes.
And it's, like, it's got new shit. It cleans it faster. You know, like, there was, like, reasoning.
Yeah.
Now you're like, the dishwasher, you can get TikTok on it.
Yeah.
You can get TikTok on your dishwasher now. It's pretty fire.
Like, do you remember when you would buy, like... Remember when you were, like, in high school and you got your first pair of good headphones?
Yeah. I got really into
feeling,
headphones.
And you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
And you're, like, you're, like, plugged into your laptop.
Yeah.
And you're listening to your music and you're like, whoa.
Hell yeah.
Or, like, your iPod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was nice.
Yeah, and you're like, damn, dude.
You're like, let's go.
Listen to the music.
Yeah.
Like, I never have that feeling anymore. Now, I just have headphones, and I kind of hate them. They're
my
okay.
AirPods I don't love.
They're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wear these fucking stupid things all day that half work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't like... Yeah, well, I hate the fact that this doesn't have a fucking... It doesn't have a jack. It is one port. It is one port, and it doesn't match... and it's the new port, so it doesn't match everybody else's port because they have the slightly older iPhone, so I have to bring my own cord everywhere I go, or I won't... or my phone will die. Unless I'm lucky enough to have someone with an Android, which is pretty rare. Because everyone got tricked into buying these fucking ones. So I can't do anything. It makes me want to like get like I want to get into headphones again.
Yeah?
I used to be a big headphone nerd.
Yeah? Like an audiophile?
Mm-hmm. I had these really nice speakers, and then they broke. It made me really sad. They were so fucking baller.
Really?
Yeah, they were sick.
That's sick.
And I've never really got to fucking crank them.
Yeah.
Because I lived with roommates. But when they were gone, I would crank them, dude. I want to have like a listening room.
Yeah?
I just want to have like a room. I guess it's like the more bougie version of like a man cave. You know? It's like a study. I'll call it my study. Yeah. And all I do is I just listen to fucking music really loud in there.
That's sick.
Just lay down on like a leather couch.
Just a room for you to be an angsty teen.
Be an angsty teen. I just drink liquor in there and like blast music, and then Skate's calling from the other room like, "Your children don't need you," and then it's like, no, dude, I'm just playing Modest Mouse vinyl really loud, getting drunk at noon on a Wednesday because I don't have a real job. That's what I want.
That's a good life.
It's a bunch of books on the walls I never read. I just play really, really loud indie rock from the mid 1990s.
I don't know what I want in my house.
Do I want that?
I want that. What else do I want? Dude, that's funny. Like I'm like a house guy. I feel like
I want to have like the sickest house. Like I guess it is like what's it called? It reminded me of I forget who said it to me, but I bought like it was in like college. I had this like really nice. I think it might have been Jared, but I had this really nice gaming computer. And he's like, "You just building yourself like a little cage."
Yeah,
and I was like, "Yeah, pretty much," because I had like I had 2 monitors and like a massive fucking gaming computer and like these, really nice little gadgets and gizmos that I could just play with all day.
Yeah, we've talked about it.
Never leave my room.
You do want a giant house that you can never leave.
Oh yeah.
This is like the opposite.
I want a giant house that can never. People can come over, but that's it. They can
I
come
want to
over.
go full gay. I want to be in like a fucking flat in Amsterdam where I could ride my bike. Like I want to be
fully
like
gay.
gay.
What I want
to be gay, and like I just want to walk to my little coffee shop, ride my little bike.
I want a mansion 40 minutes outside of Austin that I can't see my neighbors. It's all just my land that I have, trimmed very well. I have gardens. I have walled gardens. And then I have a movie theater room. I have a library. I have a study. I have a conversation pit. I want a conversation pit.
What's a conversation pit?
You don't know about a conversation pit?
It's a conversation pit.
You ever see like those old school like 70s houses that have like the little stairs in their living room?
Yes.
And then you go down into that's a conversation pit.
Those are sick.
I want the conversation
Those are
pit.
cool.
I want a globe that opens up and
Yeah.
there's scotch underneath. I want a globe scotch thing.
I would like a wine cellar. If I'm going to go big house, I'd like a
wine cellar would be fire.
Big wine cellar guy.
Yeah.
Love the vibe of
I want a wine cellar with a secret door and a torture chamber behind it.
I want a wine cellar where I have a bunch of wines and I don't know what they are.
Yeah.
That's a good level of rich.
Yeah.
That's like basketball.
And then
player
you have like
rich.
a live-in butler who's also a sommelier.
Yeah.
And you go, fetch me something earthy. I want it paired with this quarter pounder with cheese. I still eat like dirt.
Yeah.
I want it with this chipotle burrito. What pairs well?
Bosworth, what pairs well?
Bosworth, fetch me some fun dip.
You ate all the fun dip, sir.
Bosworth, chicken nuggies.
And dinosaur shaped, please. Thank you. Bosworth, turn on the Xbox. Fetch me my controllers. Yes, get my headset. I need to call people.
Yes. I fucked your mother, yes.
Yes.
That's what I want. You don't want that?
Like a big house, like
And a butler?
it fucking creeps me out a little
Children
bit.
you don't even recognize? You're tall.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you?
Hello?
I'm your son. My son's not a day over 3. You look at least 8.
My son was 3 last time I checked.
That was 5 years ago, Papa.
5 years. Nonsense.
Nonsense.
Intruder.
Yeah. Bosworth, get him.
Bosworth.
Get the boy. He is your son, sir.
Bosworth raped a child. That's the security policy at your
Yes.
house. Bosworth raped a child. Bosworth, we have a child intruder.
Yes.
Must be raped.
And get him a juice box for after. That's my favorite, like, rich
Bosworth,
guy.
get the child a push. Post-coitus caprice.
That's my favorite, like, trope of rich, mean guy who's always does something nice, but, like, in
Yes.
a dismissive way at the end after he does something horrible.
Yeah.
Cut his head off and send him gold to his family. Throw his wife down the stairs and mend her wounds.
Bosworth, be gone. I'm gaming.
I'm gaming. Get the suck off machine, please. A new one.
I bet you're quite a portly homosexual.
But your mother fucks black guys for cash.
Yeah, well, there's a race trading whore, isn't she?
I believe I've seen your mother on blacked.com. Something like that would be nice. You
Yeah.
know?
I think that would be good. I think that'd be good for me. I think that would make me happy.
Yeah.
I think I'd be happy. That's all I want. I just want to be happy.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, I just want to be like gainfully employed and have a family. No, what I really want is a fucking, 3-bedroom in a good neighborhood, and fucking, fucking bay, 2 kids,
Yeah.
nuclear suburb.
Nice.
I do want to go nuclear suburb.
I feel
It's kind
you.
of the vibe. It's honestly such a good vibe.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
I feel you. I would like a little house in a neighborhood, like even on like South Congress.
Yeah.
If I could walk around.
Oh my god.
I'm a sucker for a town. I love a little town.
Yeah.
Love a little town where I could walk down to the
Little
bookstore.
town, a kind of place you go. How quaint! What a good place to raise kids.
Yeah, I want a place with I like an old town with like a bookstore.
Yeah.
Weird antique
you
shop
go to
run by a
Sanford?
creepy guy. What's up?
Did you ever go to Sanford?
I liked Sanford a lot.
Sanford had a cute ass downtown.
Dude, I love Sanford. I
R.I.P.
love the
to Trayvon.
German place there.
What?
The German place.
German place fire.
So good.
With the willow tree, what was it called?
The Willow Tree, yeah.
So good. I loved the willow tree.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Sanford was great.
It was
I
a great
liked
Bay
Sanford.
Day. Great Bay Day.
Sanford's nice. R.I.P. Trayvon.
R.I.P. Trayvon.
When you walk around Sanford, you're like, really? George Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin got into fisticuffs here.
Not downtown Sanford.
No, like a weird subdivision, right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of poverty surrounding Sanford. You know?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
What's Zimmerman up to?
It's just, we should
probably-
be podcasting.
He's probably the Secretary of Defense.
Yeah. I think he's ambassador to Israel now.
That's right. He's probably got a high up government job. I would
Probably, yeah.
imagine. Yeah.
Secretary of Defense.
Yeah.
George, it's like the neighborhood watch, but for the country.
George, you're watching our big neighborhood that we call America.
Make sure no Mexicans with Skittles come by. Something like that, probably.
Yeah.
Something cool. Probably gainfully employed that way.
Yeah.
You know? I hope so.
I'll be honest. Zimmerman kind of fell off.
He's an innocent man.
He kind of fell off.
Yeah,
he was
he
hot
did-
for a while.
You know what?
Flop Central,
he
dude.
He did a hate crime at the wrong time.
Yeah, dude. It would be huge right now.
Yeah.
Dude, George Zimmerman probably hates Daniel Penny.
He's probably so
Probably like, I
fucking-
could have been at the Army
He's
Navy
got
game in a
fucking
box.
Fucking hack.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, you killed a black guy? Seen it 1,000 times.
Yeah. He's probably so
They're all
pissed.
doing me. He's
Yeah.
looking at Kyle Rittenhouse. They're all doing me.
Yeah, he's probably like, dude, he's backstage at a Kid Rock concert? Come on.
Son of a bitch.
I was
prick.
selling my handkerchiefs on eBay.
Was he?
Yeah, he was doing shit like that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he was selling his merch.
And then everyone was like, what kind of freak would like that kind of guy? And now it's like half the country. It's just fully half the country. Just would have thought he was a hero if he killed Trayvon a couple years later.
Dude, the amount of people, it is so funny. The amount of people I just casually meet. And look, I know we're in Austin, so might be kind of area specific, but the amount of people I meet who are just casually flat earth and neo-Nazis. It happens all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
All the time. It's so quick.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go, the QAnon stuff, I'm like, oh, this is like 40% of the population.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's not a niche thing.
Yeah, it's not as niche.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that dwarf in Bruges.
Yeah.
You remember the dwarf in Bruges?
Great.
The blacks.
Yeah. So funny, dude.
The blacks. Who are the Vietnamese going to go with? The blacks.
Yeah. Dude, I love the scene in Bruges when Colin Farrell just beats the shit out of that couple.
Yeah,
When he just
yeah.
punches the woman in the face. I just think it's so funny.
Dude.
He just goes, fuck off.
One of the funniest movies ever.
Oh, it's amazing.
I just watched Who Cloned Tyrone. Did you see that?
Never seen it. In Bruges rules, though.
It just, everything's trying to be, it's too little too late on, it's this surreal dramedy thing. Can we let it go?
Yeah.
It's done. We did it.
What do you mean?
Surreal dramedy,
Give me an example.
like Louis, the show Louis, was kind of perfect, and it was like a surreal dramedy.
Okay, yeah.
But that vibe of thing where it's like inside, what's the name of the fucking? I keep
Like
thinking,
being John Malkovich?
kind of like being John Malkovich. Like everything has that vibe now. Everything's like a surreal, everything everywhere all at once would fall into this.
Yeah.
There's like a sci-fi aspect to a lot of the things too. Like Louis kind of started it, and then there was a few shows that were very similar to Louis. Like Aziz had a show that was similar to Louis.
Master of None?
Master of None was
Yeah.
pretty similar. Atlanta, I think, owes a lot to Louis.
Yeah.
Get Out kind of has that feeling.
Sure.
Every Jordan Peele thing kind of
Yeah.
has this feeling of like It's a sci-fi allegory with funny, relatable characters.
Yeah.
And there's some darkness to it, you know? And I'm like, I'm over it, man.
I know.
I'm over it. Like, because they're all allegorical. They're all, like, metaphors.
What's the last good mob movie that came out?
Mob?
Yeah, dude. Let's get a good new mob movie.
Man,
Probably The Departed.
Probably The Departed, yeah.
So fun.
I mean, the new Scorsese is very much kind of a mob movie.
Killers of the Flower Moon.
It's an organized crime.
Sort of. I want a mob, though.
Yeah, but you want them to be Italian.
They don't need to be paisans. They're not paisans in The Departed. I love The Departed.
Yeah, well, they're Irish mob.
Yeah, dude.
They're Irish.
But I love a sick fuck at the top.
Yeah. I mean, that was, dude, Killers of the Flower Moon kind of had, I mean, I thought
That's a good point.
De Niro was unbelievable in that movie.
He's so good.
The Cato the OC.
He's so disgusting.
He's a fucking monster.
Yeah.
So good. And DiCaprio's a great fucking kind of bumbling,
Yeah.
half psychopathic, you know?
Yeah. He's like so retarded he became evil.
Yeah. He was just so easily just influenced.
Yeah.
I liked that aspect. I really liked Killers of the Flower Moon.
I thought it was great.
What was I going to say, though? Yeah, I don't know.
Conclave?
No, I want to.
Me too.
I want to see Conclave.
Looks fun. That guy's awesome.
Yeah, he
From
rules.
In Bruges. Ralph
Yes.
Fiennes?
Ralph Fiennes.
Fiennes?
However you say it, yeah. Voldemort.
Great. He rules.
Yeah,
Is he Voldemort?
he's Voldemort.
No shit.
Yeah, and he was a Nazi in, I think in Schindler's List.
Maybe.
I don't know. He does have a very,
He played a good Nazi.
yeah, he has an Aryan look.
He has a Ben Kingsley vibe.
Yeah.
And Ben Kingsley
Monster.
kills.
So good.
You ever seen Sexy Beast?
No, I want to.
Fantastic.
I got to watch Sexy Beast.
Man.
There's so many movies I need to watch. I need to watch After Hours.
The guy
I need to
from
watch Sexy
Departed,
Beast.
The
Which
Mr.
guy?
French. Nicholson's right-hand man.
Oh, I don't remember his name.
Dude, it's so good.
Sexy Beast.
Sexy Beast is great. It's really fucking... Yeah. Ray Winstone. That's the fucking...
No, I don't know. I'd have to see what he looks like.
It's Mr. French. This fucking guy.
Oh, yeah.
This guy.
He looks familiar. He's good.
He's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it rolls.
Fuck yeah, dude. You want to wrap things up?
We'll wrap it up.
Okay.
We're going to hop over to the Patreon.
Hop over to the Patreon where we can say whatever the heck we want.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, brother. Please subscribe.
Subscribe, please.
Please subscribe, and it'll be fucking cool as hell.
Fucking shit.
Every subscription comes with one Hawk Tuah coin.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
You do get a talk to a coin every time
Yeah, it's a
you
BOGO
subscribe.
kind of deal.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.